Celtic take a 1-0 advantage to Russia as they take on Zenit St Petersburg. It's the early kick-off in the Europa League. 6 o'clock is the time. Paul Parker's here to look ahead to this one for us. Is 1-0 going to be enough for Celtic?
I don't think so. I think they need to score more. As much as you try and say it, it's difficult going there. When you go to Russia, it's difficult. Atmosphere, everything about it is very dour. And to get players, to lift yourself is very, very difficult. They've got the added incentive. They've got the one-goal advantage. But that can change quickly. And Zenit are one of those teams where it could happen. They are the top Russian side. They pay the big bucks. They get the top players. But it's what's happening within the club. There's in-house fighting going on between the players, the Russian players, and I think the South American players. I think they're predominantly Argentinian. And there's big problems happening now. So if that matter's not sorted out, Celtic will come through. But you have to say, Celtic has surprised people in the Champions League, some of the results and performances they pulled off. To go to Zenit and get something wouldn't surprise a lot of people, because Brendan Rodgers has proved himself a decent coach. But I still think that Zenit, being where the game is, and how many of these players have played enough times in Russia to understand what it's like, I just wonder if that's going to be enough to get them through. And
you'd imagine them to be a bit fitter and a bit sharper, because I think they'd only played one game before that because of their winter break. So you'd imagine they might come on for that, if you like to use horse racing parlance.
Yeah, they do need. Yeah, that will make a difference. That extra game and those extra training, and the fact now they've got something to chew on, which is a game of football. A game is something that matters at the end. That makes a difference. You can play as many friendly games as you want. When that first competitive game, you breathe heavily, regardless of how many games you played. So these Zenit players might be just relishing the opportunity to be playing at home, and they've got a character chase now. They need to score a goal. They have to score that important. They score a goal.
Yeah, it could be fascinating. Is 1-0 going to be enough? Perhaps not. It is Zenit versus Celtic. It's Europa League, 6 o'clock on Thursday.